Danganronpa. Yeah, 3 deaths in one day. Because Junko defied Monokuma and attacked him. That's against school regulations, so then Monokuma killed her. Monokuma killed Junko Enoshima. Sayaka tried to kill Leon. Leon defended himself and killed Sayaka. Then Leon was exposed to the killer in the trial, and then he was punished, aka killed. So that's 3. 3 gone. Oh. What are we doing in here? I'm in the bathroom now. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence had disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your despair smiling faces is thanks enough for me. Oh, not despair, delighted smiling faces. I read that wrong, anyway. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
That's f***ed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. they created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But...
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead. That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. In the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Strictly prohibited!
Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
That bear pun, though.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka Mizuno, Junko Enoshima, and Leon Kuwata. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. Oh man. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Really? Aerobics?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? just to make you exercise.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Let's just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey!
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But, a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey!
Whatever he meant, it seems like we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay then, let's split up and start investigating! When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I guess I should leave the gym too. Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad! This is super bad, man! What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
The stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? Ah! I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Oh man. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Jeez, man. There's nothing too weird in that display case, just a few things. We already looked at it before. But I think what's opened up to us is actually the second floor of Hope's Peak. Oh hey, Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Got it!
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. You would seem a path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
You understand?
Well, I'll leave the school to you. So, wait, are these the stairs to the second floor right here? If so, that's what we have to go. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Guess we'll find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure, but there's gotta be something here. Alright, let's get the map up and explore systematically. Is this a bathroom? This is the girls' bathroom, yeah, there's no point in going in there. You'd be a creep if you did that. But we can go in the boys' bathroom. Is there something to investigate there? Okay. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored, okay. Nothing useful there. I don't think there's actually anything much to find here. If there was, they would actually not let us leave, because there are sometimes certain points where you have to find certain things before you can progress. And this is blocked off. This probably goes to the third floor. Yeah, not everything's open yet, but that's okay. It will actually open after the next class trial. Which, spoilers, someone else gets killed. Who would have thought, right? Alright, well. Where am I going? I already checked out the bathroom. Guess I have to go everywhere else now. Right here, there should be a door. Looks like it's the library. Oh, several people are here. Here. Perfect. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. What do you have to say about the matter, Hifumi? I'm absolutely shocked! How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works! Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it, not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Alright, Byakuya, you're the smart one, actually. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. There are some books on the shelf back there. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. What a shame. Ooh, I have like 81 mono coins. It means I could go gamble at that machine to get prizes and stuff for fun. That mono machine at the store. Okay, it's the same story with those books there. Ooh, a laptop! Laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, then there's nothing I can really do about it. Oh, there's like an envelope here on the thing. That's probably important. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal in the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school has already closed down. That'd be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues made it necessary. Not the end for Hope's Peak. We intend to reopen our doors? What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection could be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or who really fully knows? Let's investigate this. Thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Yeah, the upkeep guys have not been doing their job. Alright, I already... Oh, maybe I didn't look at that particular section of books. There was a coin hidden there. Am I allowed to leave? Did I find everything important? What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. So, I guess we're done here? It has been a while, so I don't even know. I think that concludes the library. But what of this thing over here? Did we go in here yet? We did not go in here yet.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Good idea. There's a surveillance camera. And a clock. There was a coin hidden in that clock. And I'm skipping the text on these because I've already, like, done this, like, a bunch of times. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Yeah, pretty much. What does this door do? Oh, that's how you leave. I don't know, there might be something else interesting to look at. I mean, besides the metal plates on the windows that have already been discussed. So even on the second floor, the windows are blocked off by the same metal plates we saw on the first floor. That is a thing that we have. I guess we're done here. We talked to Sakura, so I guess we're good. I don't even know if we had to do that, but, you know, exploration. Like, this part of the game is definitely all about exploration. You want to go everywhere, I think. But you probably have to progress anyway, so... Yeah, I think it's all actually mandatory, believe it or not. Reality isn't everything. I forget what was written on the other one, but... I didn't really pay much attention to it. I probably should have at least read it out loud or something. I guess we'll check out the cameras. Maybe there's a coin hidden there. Ah, there is. Alright, so I guess we checked out that classroom. There's still that archive behind the library that I guess we don't get to check out yet. I know we will be going there later for something. I guess just not right now. There might be something cool over here we didn't check out yet. This is the pool. I definitely didn't come here yet. We would expect to find Asahina here, that's for sure. Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool, 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 pool! You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it.
okay.
There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Let's talk to Fujisaki. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No? I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Celeste. Celestia Nudenberg, if that is your real name. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and the number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial might not be so bad. Man, she's kind of cold in a way. I'd love to smash that monitor, but there's no telling what would happen. So this is the girls' locker room, which I assume we can't get into. Which is fine.
This is fine.
A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? Of course. So let's go into the boys' locker room. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See? There's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all
just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I don't. I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not? Well, that never occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's 'cause my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly,
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's 'cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So, to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya!
Ah,
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
you got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you because you're the ultimate swimmer, yeah. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall. As soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery!
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open!
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane! So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like. Haha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the
What?
warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
Fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a damn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a damn way out. Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today? Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Ding dong!
This is a school as such.
It is now
Soon
nighttime.
The doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
This announcement is the
Sweet
same every
dreams, every-
time, so we can skip it. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do, I guess I'll just go to bed. Welcome back to Monokuma Theater! Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby that I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
That part had voice acting, ha. Ding dong, it is now morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Oh, do I need to look at the new rule? I might need to, I don't know. Unless it's just that one. We got it. We need to go to breakfast, good idea. Let's go to the dining hall. Guess they're making us walk there this time. Or run there, as it were. Gosh, that map is so handy. Without that little map, I'd probably get lost. Not even gonna lie.
hey Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Ifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting! Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way try to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
I empathetically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Grr. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just at any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, oh yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be a part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little
That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine! Wow, is she actually flipping him off?
Say what?
What? Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. I don't know why Hifumi is complying with this. I do so love coercion.
Huh?
You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her than when I first met her. I hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But... Bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot!
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there, pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that. He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
Ah, I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it's, too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. Could it be? So I guess we're out of here. We have to find Byakuya Togami. So we have to head to the second floor, which is not through this gate. Instead, it is around the corner and up the stairs, which are blocked off. What? Why is this still blocked? That's weird. Yeah, there's 2 paths to the second floor and only one of them is open. That's actually kind of weird because I don't remember why that is. But alright. They could have just opened up both. What's the big deal? Anyway. I have a suspicion that Byakuya is probably in the library. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well...
Wait, so you're gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the f do you mean game? That's f***ed up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It is a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
what?
Why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others, exactly what I would expect from Togami, heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second!
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
It won't. It simply isn't possible. Or I won't.
You son of a...
Who the f do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of...
I'm gonna f***ing kill you.
Don't make me repeat.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but... Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all, a boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, what's the fun for me? That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game, our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is...
That's horrific.
Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
We're not friends, no, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We are enemies. But you know...
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes? If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
Stop f***ing around.
Hey, shithead. You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? So, you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last? F*** you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. That's it, you're f***ing dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down. I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that, ultimately, you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But...
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt. Well, f*** him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait! Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. True. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Oh boy, it's free time again. And you know what that means. Super fun times. Alright, so I think I want to go to the store and get a few things. You can't actually buy anything at the store, you just put your coins in the Mono machine. And this is the Mono machine that I have used previously. Let's give it a shot. At least for a little while. While my supply of coins lasts. That's some kind of water bottle thing. Because you have an option of giving presents to the people you spend time with during free time, and the only way to get things for that is to come here and do this. Oh, I got a lucky spin, there we go. And there's still a very low chance of getting any repeats, so just one coin at a time is probably best. But the more you get new items, that repeat chance goes up and up. I think in my first playthrough it got like all the way up to like 90% or something. But then the more coins you put in, you can drop it back down, but then it ends up costing a lot of coins. The good thing is that I think giving presents is like not mandatory. I guess maybe it just gives you like, I don't even know what it does for you really. I haven't really figured that out. Soup? I don't know what that is. Is that a C-clamp? Maybe we need that to repair Makoto's door. Is that a pen? Toko would like a pen, right? She's a writer? Because usually I think the items that they enjoy receiving are based on what they enjoy doing, like their talent and all that other stuff. Like I gave Mondo a Jimmy DK t-shirt and I think he liked that. Because, of course, he's the leader of a bike gang, so I don't know why he would like it, but maybe it's like a band or something. Is that hot chocolate or coffee? Maybe it's both. that a bird? You see, the more coins I put in, it actually drops down low. So if I want a 0% chance of repeat, right now I have to put in at least 19 coins, but I may not bother. The thing is though, if I keep doing this, it's gonna take a really long time. I still have 68 coins left. So the question is, how long will I sit here, dropping my coins into the machine? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a repeat. We just had that one. That's new. Boxing gloves. Boxing is kind of like a martial art, right? Maybe Sakura would like boxing gloves. There's a skull. Maybe I can give that one to Hagakure then. Ah, there's a baseball. Leon would love that. Oh no, he's dead. Camera. What is that? Dude, what is that? Just enough to make it 0%. There we go. I guess that's up to 34 coins now. Sometimes if you drop in a bunch of coins, I think you get like a bunch of luckies in a row or something, but... So this is pretty much it. I only have 9 coins left, so maybe we'll just keep going until I have 0. It's almost pointless to put in 9. Still a high chance of a repeat. That's a repeat. Oh, we got lucky though. Just hoping for something new. That's a repeat too. Great. Oh, what? Another one? Wow. 2 luckies in a row? That's a repeat. They're all repeats now. Okay, is this just gonna keep going? What? I don't think I've ever seen this happen before with just 1 coin. Okay, that was pretty crazy. Is that a Game Boy Advance? Oh, another Game Boy Advance. Now I just need a link cable and we can play multiplayer. Give me a link cable. Do we have a link cable? Nope. Alright, last coin. That's it. I'm out of coins now. And our last one was something new, so now we can't do anything. I guess we're done there. Hello, Kyo.
You hear me?
When you see someone naked, you can tell at a glance whether they're trustworthy or not, which is why it's necessary for us to bear ourselves to each other. So show me what you've got. Show me everything. He's so weird. I guess I'll spend some time with Taka. I'm not sure what kind of present he would want.
Count on it.
Alright, when the body is naked, so is the soul, so get to stripping down. He's so weird. Taka and I bared ourselves to each other in the bathhouse. Taka and I grew a little closer today. I'll see what I have for him. He's the ultimate moral compass. I don't know what he'd want. We could try that.
I see.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Makoto. Let's continue to deepen our relationship, shall we? Does that mean he liked it? I don't know. Hey, Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What do you say? Huh? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent!
You hear me?
Let's get down to brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. What should we discuss? Politics? The economy? International affairs? Wait, hold on. Instead of a big, serious discussion, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think. What do you mean by a normal conversation? Well, for example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me.
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. And of course, my duties as the chairperson of Morals Committee keeps me quite busy as well.
You understand?
It's my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus our studies. Okay, but what else? Like when you're at home or just have some time to kill. If I have time to kill, I study. I see. Haha, this is fun. Okay, my turn, Makoto. What do you like to do in your spare time? You know, just normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games. Huh, and this helps you study how? No, it's not about studying, it's just for fun, you know?
That's wrong.
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you? He can insist all he wants, but in the end... But maybe there is a good reason, like getting into something and talking to people about it. So maybe... Actually, it is studying. Okay, let's try that. Sometimes it pretty much is studying, like some games having to do with history and stuff. Unacceptable!
You hear me?
Things like that are more likely to twist the truth than teach you anything useful. If you want to learn about the past, crack open a history book. Okay. I keep arguing about this, but it's probably better if I don't. So, can you think of any other reasons? He can insist all he wants, but in the end... Oh. Relating to your friends? Helps give you something to talk about with other people. Something to talk about? Like when you see something awesome on TV or some awesome game and want to share it with someone. You find other people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends, see?
Can't be.
What? What?
This is ridiculous!
I was once blind, but now I see! What the heck?
How unfortunate.
That kind of thing has plagued me for years. I've tried making friends, but whenever I would make conversation, it would die after a few minutes. And now I finally found the answer.
I see!
I need to study more games, more TV shows. No, you don't need to study them. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. There's a hole somewhere around here. I'd totally go hide in it. If I let it get to me, I wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I'm not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Makoto. Professor? You've taught me a most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of professor. That's gonna make things super awkward. Ah, there's no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson, and until then, I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, by your leave. Without waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. Professor? Well, thinking about it, I didn't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. Nice. Report card's been updated with a thing. A 10 of influence has been unlocked. Give yourself a pat on the back. I wonder what that does. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. I think I should go find Sakura. Spend time with her. Oh, they're in the dining hall. Sakura's in the dining hall. I can almost feel the wind on my face. Yeah, spend time with Sakura. I admire the almost greedy approach you take toward growing stronger. Now I'd like to begin training you in my family's secret techniques. Sakura introduced me to her family's secrets. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger. Sakura and I grew a little closer. We could give her a present. I'm pretty sure I have something she would like. Yeah, she'll like this one.
What?
Are you sure I can have something so valuable? Makoto,
So then.
Since we've already talked so much, is it okay to talk a little more? Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. But before long, they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. You can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, and then fusing them all together. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game, that could only be mixed martial arts, probably. You're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right, it's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I don't want to just be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best?
Well.
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really? Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time, if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human? The report card was updated. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Nice, alright. Headed back to my room. Because why not? Chill for a bit. In the room. Ding dong! I spent time with 2 people, so that's the end of the day. So now it's nighttime. This is a nighttime announcement.
This as such, soon the door, okay?
Another day gone. But even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it, I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
You know, in the bathroom. Anyway.